Hi everyone, my name is Allison. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Cancer. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So if this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. And please remember this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And at the end of every reading, I do a love reading for people that are single and looking for love. So if that's you, definitely stick around for the very end. And I have a new website. So in celebration of that, I'm giving away free 30-minute readings. I've already had the first drawing was December 1st. 2 drawings left. January 1st and February 1st. If that's something you're interested in, you can go to my new website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can sign up for the newsletter. It's at the bottom of every page. Enter your email and your name. And don't forget to hit the confirmation email that they send you, and that will go ahead and put you on the email list. And that's how I choose. I just choose a number and I randomly go down and I find the person. So Natalie Pearson was December 1st winner. So she's already had her reading. So if that is something you're interested in, please go ahead and sign up. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I cleanse, shuffle, and I meditate. And I ask for the strongest energy to come through in the cards. So let's see what the universe has in store for Cancer today. Oh my God, first card out is the World. How beautiful. What a great way to start. The Hierophant, the Seven of Wands, the Chariot. Look at these cards for you. God, the Hanged Man, the Nine of Pentacles for your opportunity, the Death card. Don't be afraid. That's a good card. It's about change and transformation. So beautiful. That is your opportunity. Your challenge is the King of Cups. All right. So, wow. Some big messages coming through for you. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 major arcana out of 8 cards that I pulled. These are the main cards before I get the clarifiers. That's huge. We got some big messages coming through for you, Cancer. I'm starting with your general energy. The first card out is the World card. The whole world is before you. Here is your life path. You are choosing where you want to go. Stay on the path, go off the path, create a new path, whatever it is that you want. The whole world is wide open to you right now. This is you starting that next chapter. You're literally going through this type of portal to then begin this chapter. Now that is your recent past. Your present energy is the Hierophant. Your present energy is telling me that you are in touch with your ancestors, with Spirit, God, the divine. Use whatever word you want, source, that you are definitely getting divine downloads, that you're also potentially asking for help. You're asking for guidance. You're asking for knowledge and wisdom. You're asking for advice on moving forward with your life. If there's big decisions to be made, you're asking for guidance. You're in your prayers and your meditation. And that is a huge energy that's coming through. It's like you're asking them for this information that you need to go forward on your beautiful journey. It is beautiful. Then we get to your near future, and this is your energy. You are standing your ground. You're setting boundaries with people. And these are people that have a misunderstanding, that do not understand your position. They don't understand what it is that you're working towards, that you are creating for yourself. So you're having to stand your ground. You're fighting for your position. And fighting for position meaning, you don't even have to literally do anything, but just draw a boundary where you're not going to budge. You're not going to let them try and convince you that you should do it their way when you're doing it your way. They just can't see it. It's really coming from a place of misunderstanding. There could be other reasons too, but that's the largest vibration that's coming in. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some clarifiers for you. Really important cards. That just tells me you've got some big changes coming in with that World card and the Hierophant. In this deck, the Hierophant's called the oldest one. It's the Tree of Wisdom, Tree of Knowledge. It's ancestral wisdom too. All right, so let's get those clarifiers. So the world is being clarified by the Four of Swords, the Nine of Wands. We've got the Hanged Man. Now the Hanged Man is here twice. The Five of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. And this is a good opportunity for me to tell you, this weekend I'm going to figure out how to do the overhead camera. I already have the arm set up. It's a matter of getting software that can, I guess, do everything. I'm not into editing. I think you can tell it's a straight shot. I'm not going to chop anything out. I don't have time for that. And if I can't, I'm just a straight shooter. It's just going to come out the way it's meant to come out, and we move forward. Anyways, overhead camera is coming, so that will change, which will be nice because I read organically and I want you to be able to see it. It's been a long time coming, so I can't find anyone to do it professionally, so I'm going to do it myself, so bear with me. So here's the World card. So it is being clarified by the Four of Swords and the Nine of Wands. And what this is telling me is, while that World card is telling me everything is wide open, and this is your energy, remember that it's also about you taking time out. And I feel that if you can take some time for yourself to rest and recover, that this is really a blessing, and maybe even a blessing in disguise if you don't want to take that time out for yourself. Maybe you've got too much going on and you're not making time for yourself. I feel that you will benefit greatly from it in your energy. I feel that your body is probably telling you to do it, and maybe some of you are ignoring it. I feel it will be a blessing if you can just restore and recover yourself, whether it's your energy, it's kind of like your mind, your heart, and your energy in general, I think would really benefit from having a small time out, like a staycation on the weekend or something. We also have the Nine of Wands. This is that wounded warrior type energy with the bandage on his head. Now, he's got a lot of strength and courage. He's fought this whole time, and he is still standing, and he's still holding a wand. He can keep going, but he's going to burn out eventually. And what this is telling me, you need to take that time out for yourself, but you are strong. And I think sometimes you don't want to, but you will benefit greatly before the whole world opens up to you. You might not want to stop. So this is a moment for you to catch your breath. With this Hierophant here, see, it's called the oldest one in this deck. It's really about, let me turn my fan on. It's really about you getting these divine downloads, whether it's from spirit, your ancestors. You're really asking for guidance, your guardian angels. I really feel that that's important to you right now. It's really a spiritual connection that you have. And, maybe you just ask the universe, whatever your spiritual practice is, it's about you really asking for that guidance, and it's important. It's being clarified by the Hanged Man and the Five of Cups. So this is your energy. I feel that you're having to look at things differently. Maybe the way you were going wasn't quite working out for you, or you weren't getting the results you wanted, or there's something new coming in and you're not quite sure how to approach it. So you're going into this type of suspension for enlightenment. You're looking at things from a different angle, a different way. And that's also a meditative card. You're really being asked to go within to look for those types of answers. Here you're with the Four of Swords, it's really, swords are thoughts, words, and ideas, so it's a mental rest. But I really feel it's the whole person. And if you can turn your brain off, then everything else comes in alignment, right? That way your thoughts don't keep cycling through if you play things over and over. Or if you're constantly thinking about things, you're playing things over and over too. So the Hierophant's being clarified by that Hanged Man, but also the Five of Cups. So this is a card of loss, of bereavement. He's got 3 spilt cups and 2 still standing. This is really about you focusing on some things that have caused a lot of grief and pain in your life. These could be death of loved ones, death of a dream. This could be the death of a relationship. It could be a divorce. It could be something that just really hurt you that you're having a hard time working through. But when you do work through this, instead of it being the card of loss, it becomes the card of gratitude. When you turn around and realize you still have 2 cups standing, and now you can pick yourself up and start building your cups. You've got the 2 cups. Now you're going to get a 3rd, a 4th, pass through this 5th, and move on to the 6th. But this is a process that is part of your growth, part of your journey for you to go through. So while everything is looking good, you still have a little bit of pain that's surfacing, right? Maybe it's a memory. Maybe part of your new journey is it was a breakup or divorce, a death of a loved one. You know, divorce is a death of the family, right? And it affects everybody. I don't know why it's so easy for people to get a divorce. But I know in some cases you need it, but other times people just really need to suck it up and work it out because it really affects everybody, especially if there's children. Oh my God, it's horrible. So I know in our society they like to think that it's not, but when you look at the statistics and you talk to anyone that is like the child from a divorce, it's monumental. So when we look at your energy, this Seven of Wands, it is being clarified by the King of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. And while you're being asked to stand your ground, it's also you standing in your truth. That's part of what you're doing. This is the King of Truth, the King of Swords. He's got his unbending, beautiful steel sword. And this is part of a transformational process with that butterfly there for you. And I love this for you. I think that you're really standing in your truth and you're stepping into it. And it's just this evolutionary process with that World card. You're just going deeper and deeper and deeper into it. You are self-actualizing and you're just getting stronger and stronger as time goes on, as you get older, more life experience. And it doesn't matter your age. I'm just saying, you know, more experience that you're getting, the more you're really stepping into this next stage of your evolution. And it's beautiful. We've got the Two of Pentacles. This is talking about being grounded, stable, secure, and really enjoying the ride. He's a juggler. It's about not only balance, but it's about having a good time. And I think you are having a good time in this journey. I think you're having a good time drawing the boundary in the ground and, you know, defending your position. I think that the timing is right for you. And you feel like you're standing in who you are and who you're meant to be. You're self-actualizing. It's beautiful. That is your current energy. Now I'm going to go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. First card out, the Chariot. It's called the Fairy Wind in this deck. But this is about you having this beautiful victory and success. This is about you using your intuition to guide you. And there you go, Cancer, 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 Cancer. This is you, the Chariot. And it's a beautiful energy. It's about you just really following your heart and your intuition and not having blockages. I feel a clear channel for you today. I don't feel any blockages. I do feel that there's a little bit of pain that has surfaced for you, but that's part of being human. It's just something we all go through. We've got the Hanged Man here for you. Again, this is an opportunity for you to go into suspension. It is actually called suspension in this deck. And it's about you going into a time of really reflecting on some things and looking at things differently. And you don't come out of this type of suspension until you have the answers that you're looking for. Even if you don't know what the answers are, but when they have arrived, when you see things differently and you see things from a new perspective, that's when you surface. And with this dragonfly, you surface as a new person, new knowledge, new information. It gives you a new clarity to go ahead and make decisions. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles. Spirit is reminding you to be independent, self-reliant, that a lot of success and a lot of sovereignty is in this card. And I feel that the sovereignty is something that is really important to you as an individual and also to your individual soul. That's something that really resonates very strongly. And Spirit is reminding you of that just in case it's been put on the back burner or there's so much other stuff going on that just that's where your happy place is that when you have this independence and self-reliance, that you're able to also, I feel, blend in with nature and the world itself. I think that really makes you feel whole and grounded, and that's coming through. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. So we have the Eight of Cups, the Six of Cups, we have the Justice card, the Ten of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Two of Swords. So really interesting energy coming through with this for you. So with this Chariot card, and this is your card. This is your power card. This is the guidance and advice from Spirit. It is being clarified by the Eight of Cups and the Six of Cups. And this is just telling me that you are leaving these cups behind to pursue your passion. At the end of the day, what's really important to you is for you to be happy, grounded, stable, and pursuing your passion is going to bring you there, because we have that Two of Pentacles up there that's talking about that being really important to you. But I feel that this is just really about you are willing to risk it all to really be happy. And that is a beautiful thing. There's no fear. A lot of times people are afraid to give up what they have to pursue what they really want. And if it's a relationship, a lot of people will hold on to what they have because they're afraid to give it up and be alone for a while before they can really find something that they're meant to have. So they hold on in fear. They hold on to routine, to boredom. They go through the motions. So this is a really interesting one. Now that's just an example. If it's a relationship, could be career, same thing. But you're willing to leave it. At least this is the guidance and advice from Spirit to pursue your passion. We also have the Six of Cups. This is pursuing something that is really meant for you in your heart, something that's in alignment for you, something that brings you bliss and joy and happiness, love. This is it, a career that you're in alignment with, that you love. This could be a volunteer job if, maybe you're already retired. This could be maybe you want to have children and this is doing something that you've always wanted, to have your own family. There's a lot of things that can come up with this card, but this is really about, it's also can be about nostalgia, but I always feel that it's about really getting in touch with your heart and strengthening that heart muscle. So if any bitterness or cynicism has touched your heart, this is Spirit saying this is an excellent opportunity for you now to start melting that away. Start letting that work off, right? So I always look at it as if someone was a romantic or an idealist, and let's say life has gotten you down, you've had a lot of things maybe not work out, other things have come up, life happens sometimes, that maybe it made you bitter or cynical. And that's your heart protecting itself. It was putting up a shield. Well, maybe you're at a stage right now where now you don't need that shield anymore. It served its purpose at that time, and now it's time for you to evolve past that, to move past that, to start to melt that bitterness or cynicism that is there. It doesn't mean you let anyone take advantage of you or hurt you moving forward, but I'm just saying, it's about you. You're only hurting yourself when you've got that bitterness or cynicism. You're just hurting yourself. The people that were involved in that incident, they're probably not in your life anymore. They don't care. They've moved on, or maybe they haven't. Maybe they've got their own issues. But it's about you and healing yourself, because we do have a little bit of pain and sadness coming up. So if that is it, this is an excellent opportunity for you to start melting that away. Process it. Maybe if you need therapy, go to a therapist. Well, whatever works for you. So then we've got the Hanged Man. And this is really going in to look at things differently. Look at your situation, your career, relationships, your pets, whatever it is for you, to look at things differently. And this is being clarified by the Justice card and the Ten of Wands. So I think you're having to look at how you spend your energy differently. So we have the Nine of Wands is in your recent past, right? That's you having that strength and stamina. But the next card is the 10, meaning you've really taken on too much. And that is why the card for you to go into the Four of Swords, to take a time out. This is really about where are you putting your energy? Have you taken on too many burdens? Because this is by you doing it. It's your design. Maybe there's some burdens that you need to give back. Maybe other people need to take their burdens back. Or maybe some are not even needed anymore. Maybe you're just in a routine of doing something that really doesn't need to be in your life anymore. And this will allow you to conserve your energy. I'm just going to use this as an example. Nobody get offended. Let's say you're a grandparent and you're taking care of your grandkids when your kids could easily take care of the kids, right? Maybe one has the luxury of being a stay-at-home parent, but yet they're pushing it off on you. I'm just saying, and this is just an example, when they could easily do it themselves. And you've taken this on, and you're at a stage in life where you want to be able to enjoy your life. You've already raised kids and you've done a good job, but now you're being asked to raise grandkids, and is that fair? Is it really what you want? Is it taking out your energy? Because when you're older, you also have less energy. This is just an example. And if you're the kids doing that to your grandparents, you need to think about that. Is that really fair? You're pushing your own personal burden off on them, unless they really and truly want to do it. That's just an example. I'm just saying, so maybe some burdens need to be returned, or some need to dissolve and go away. But it's about you getting a grip on your energy. This is also about you standing in your truth and getting some balance back in your life. Now, this is huge. This is you really standing in your truth. This is about you seeing right from wrong, and you're seeing things clearly. You're seeing what resonates with you. And I feel that this is about you really stepping into that role. I feel that, you know, you've got the Hanged Man twice and the Hierophant, and I feel like this is allowing you to really step into a role of empowerment, and with that Seven of Wands too, to stand your ground, that you're really self-actualizing and you're taking maybe some power back. You do need to look at how your energy is being spent, because we have some cards that are coming up saying that it's time for you to really take care of yourself, to really have some relaxation and have like a meditative quiet time. So it's not like you have time for yourself and there's screaming and yelling going on around, right? It's really having a lot of peace around you, and that you would benefit greatly from it. So the third card here in the guidance and advice from Spirit is the Nine of Pentacles. And this is that lady of luxury, having this time to yourself, self-reliance and independence. It is being clarified by the Six of Swords and the Two of Swords. So the Six of Swords is saying that you are literally leaving troubled waters behind and going on to calmer shores. Excuse me, my dry throat. And this is swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. So I literally feel for some of you, you are making an intellectual movement to look at your situation and reevaluate and start making changes. For some of you, it is a literal move. Maybe you are moving homes. You are moving to different state, a different country. You're moving in with someone. Maybe you're getting married and now you're moving in with someone. Whatever it is, there's a difference. There's a change coming. We have this Two of Swords. This is about a blockage of the heart. Now, like I said, this is a good time for you to melt any bitterness or cynicism away. So if that is your blockage, this is an excellent opportunity to do it. This could also be any type of indecisiveness. I mean, maybe you're at a crossroads and you're not quite sure what to do. Maybe you only see two choices and there's a third in the background. 1, 2, 3, you know, but it's something from your past, the way the moon is there, that is calling you to look at something, to have this kind of evaluation, and only you can answer that question. All right, so that is part of the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. Your opportunity is the Death card. It's black shook in this deck. Now, I love this for you. The Death card is Scorpio energy. It's about releasing what no longer serves you, but this is about you doing the release, right? The Tower is when the universe steps in and releases for you. This is you doing the work. You see it. You know what's not working out for you. You know, like any type of emotional baggage that you need to release, or people, places, things. You know, maybe you have people that you need to release that are no longer resonating with you. Maybe it's locations. Maybe you go to the same restaurant all the time and you're kind of bored with it. Try something new, mix it up a little bit. Or maybe you're looking at your health and that kind of food's not good for you anymore at all. Whatever your situation, it's you releasing what no longer serves you. Excuse me. It always happens on camera. Your challenge position is the King of Cups. Your challenge is to look below the surface, to really use your intuition, to use your heart, to feel into these situations, right? But it's in your challenge position, which means it might be a little difficult for you right now. Maybe you're emotionally involved in something and it's hard for you to get clarity and look below the surface because you're in it. You're invested, and maybe there's some things that you don't want to see. Maybe that's why it's in the challenge position for some of you. All right, let's get those clarifiers. We've got 5 of Wands. We've got the King of Cups. Now it's here twice for you. It's not only in your opportunity, it is in your, it's the main card in your challenge. So we've got the Page of Wands and the Four of Wands. Okay. So when we look at the Death card, that's releasing what no longer serves you, that kind of change and transformation, which is powerful and huge. It's a huge opportunity. You know, I'm all about growth and expansion, and I think you have an opportunity for it. It's for you to release any type of drama that's going on around you, to tap into your heart and your intuition and make the right choices that are appropriate for you. Release drama, and maybe that's part of what's going on with, I feel like your energy is being taxed. So take a look at that. Do you need that drama in your life? Is it serving you? If not, then how can you release it in a way that's appropriate for you? Then we have this King of Cups going below the surface and really looking at things. And that means using your intuition, right? You are literally going inside and feeling, looking below the surface. So it's almost like when someone says something, do their actions also say the same thing, or is it different? You're looking below the surface of it. It is being clarified by the Page of Wands and the Four of Wands. You're being presented with an opportunity to take action. Now, while this is also an opportunity for you, it's the main card in your challenge to look below the surface. So you have an opportunity to take action to start rectifying that. You have an opportunity to find freedom. This is the Four of Wands. You can step through this open gateway to get freedom for yourself, to really overcome that, for you to be able to look below the surface. And it's powerful. That'll bring you freedom. Now, is the challenge impossible? Absolutely not. Your opportunity is there for you, and so is your challenge. The opportunity is easy. It's right there for you to pluck. It's right in front of you. The challenge just means you have to work a little harder for it. Is it impossible? Absolutely not. You just have to work a little bit harder. That's all it is. So that's your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, but it is available. All right. So that is what I have for you for today. And now I'm going to roll into the love reading for people that are single and looking for love. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. If you've never seen me go live, I go live every single Tuesday for Tarot Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. It's a lot of fun. If you've never seen it, you can check out a previous episode. It's on my YouTube channel. And if you do show up live, participate in the chat. It's a lot of fun, and I've got great moderators to get in there and help people if they have any questions while I'm doing readings. And let's see what else to tell you. Oh, my online tarot masterclass. I only teach it twice a year, once in the spring and once in the fall. The fall class was phenomenal. I got to teach it like a graduate level class. The spring class is coming in the month of March. If that is something you're interested in, please go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and go ahead and check it out. You can get more information and sign up there. And if you have any questions, reach out to me, and I will do my best to answer them. All right. So let's go ahead and roll into the love reading. And as always, I cleanse, shuffle, and I meditate, and I ask for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for you, Cancer. All right. Let's do this one more time. Oh, I love it. We already have the Empress and the Two of Cups. Like I said, I had some good cards come out when I was cleansing before. All right. So what does the universe want to tell Cancer today? Queen of Swords. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. Now I give the clarifiers in advance for the love reading. That's the Judgment card, the World card, which is interesting. That's how they're lined up, the 20 and the 21. We have the Eight of Swords, the Four of Swords. We've got the Two of Wands, not Pentacles, and then the Eight of Pentacles. I knew I felt a pentacle. Okay, so the three main cards. We have the Queen of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. So what this is telling me right off the bat, can you find love? Absolutely. You got to stand in your truth and have clarity of vision, and you can absolutely find love. This is about you really taking a good assessment about what it is that you want, what you don't want in a relationship, what are your must-haves, what are your deal breakers, and you're really looking at it from a place of clarity. I feel that this is about you having this kind of evaluation of where you are in your life right now, and it's being doubled down because look at the clarifiers, the Judgment card and the World in this order. This is the number 20 in the deck. This is 21. This is huge. If you want love, this is a very powerful time for you right now. This is about you literally taking stock in yourself. You're standing in your truth with that Queen of Swords. This is about you really being called into a new life. The old life is in the coffin. The new life is when they step out. This is the trumpet from the angel calling you out into a new life. This is a new relationship, a new beginning. This could even be a new way of seeing how relationships are. Maybe things haven't worked out for you or you haven't dated for a while, and now it's a new way and it's a new point in your life to really see what kind of relationship you want, what you think is going to work for you right now. I do feel that you're bringing forth all your knowledge, wisdom, and power, stepping through this portal to go ahead and create this new life. But you're taking this information with you. This is you taking stock in yourself, having a compassionate review of your life, and you're taking it forth into the world. I really feel that this is calling you to ask these questions. Who am I? What makes me happy? What kind of a relationship do I want, and why? Is it something that the society is telling you, or is it something that you want or somebody else has planted seeds in your head? What is it that you actually want that comes from your authentic heart, your authentic self? What really makes you happy? Okay, not to settle. This is about you really getting that wish fulfillment. So what makes you happy? What kind of relationship do you want? How's your health? Is that important in a relationship? If you're an athlete and you're healthy, you're definitely going to want that in a mate. You want someone else that's healthy, otherwise you're out of balance, right? So you're looking for these different things. Do you like excitement? You have to ask yourself these things and not settle. Life is a compromise, but when you're looking for these types of deal breaker things, you really don't want to settle because that's going to get you in a predicament. So we've got that. Ask yourself the big questions. Then we have the World. And again, this is about you being realistic, right? This is truth time. This is truth time. So it's not like, I'm just going to use this example because it's easy. It's not like you're 80 years old and you want a 15-year-old supermodel, right? This is about you being realistic. I'm not picking on men. I'm only doing that because it's an example of how unrealistic that actually is. There are some guys that actually think that that's what they're going to get, that's what they deserve. And they're like 300 pounds on the other side of the keyboard, not taking care of themselves, and they're living in their parents' basement, and they're doing that. Now, I know this is a silly example. I do enjoy hyperbole, but I've seen it with my own eyes, these guys saying that, and it's like a jaw dropper. What are you, you need a reality check. So it's something like that. This is about you really standing in your truth, having that reality check. So with the World card here, though, this is about you stepping through this new chapter with this wisdom and knowledge and all these life lessons that you've gotten, and with you taking stock in yourself, and that's allowing you to create this beautiful new chapter in your life. Again, that's the 20, and this is 21. Beautiful. Look at this, the Page of Pentacles. You are literally being presented with an opportunity for a relationship in the 3D world. That tells me that somebody is going to present themselves to you, but you need to have it clear in your head what you're looking for and what you're not looking for. So when they present themselves, like maybe at a party, maybe at a club, something, that you're going to have eyes to see it. Right? So you need to have already done the work with yourself before. That way this opportunity presents itself, you can see it, ask them out, get to know them better, whatever the situation might be. It's being clarified by the 8 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. Now, this is a card that was from the main reading too. So this is about you being in your head. So this could also be about you being tongue-tied. This is a self-imposed restriction. Maybe you get a little nervous when you're going out and you're approaching someone, and that is going to allow you to feel very restricted and uncomfortable. Maybe some of you have a social anxiety disorder that really does interfere with you reaching out to people, and you have a self-imposed restriction. The universe is saying in this energy for you to really relax and go about this just like an everyday occurrence, like if you're going out with friends, right? Really go in very relaxed, very reserved, just, kind of just being yourself, and you're putting yourself out there, and look what's going to happen. We've got some blessings coming in. It's about you really, if you have this nervous anxiety stuff coming up, thoughts in your head, maybe things are playing over and over from previous relationships, when you can get that under control, things really go your way. They go very smoothly. We have the Eight of Wands. This is really telling me that you have a lot of gifts and blessings coming in, but because this is a reading, those gifts and blessings, or a love reading, are going to be choices. They're going to be people. This could be choices as in where to go to meet people. This could be choices as the people are presenting themselves to you, but I feel like they're coming in very quickly. So as soon as you can figure out what your must-haves and deal breakers and all of that stuff is, it will be beneficial for you so that you can see these people. I really feel you have a lot of choices coming in. I think, I feel this for a lot of signs. I think things are really accelerating come the end of this year, going into next year. For a lot of signs, it's accelerating, and I believe that you're one of them, Cancer, because the last few readings, I don't remember in detail because I channel, but I just know for the sign that I just feel like there's some powerful movement coming in for you. So that Eight of Wands is being clarified by the Two of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So here it's a doubling down. You really need to get clarity. This card literally is clarify your intentions. You have got to do the work to figure out what you want, or you know what? You're not going to see the people that present themselves. You're going to miss it. It's that simple. If you haven't done that work, that inner work for yourself, you will miss it. Or you go back to an old pattern that hasn't been working out for you. And no one wants that. You want success and victory, right? But it's about you really getting the the clarify your intention. He's got the world in his hand. He's got his hand on a wand. You can step through that portal and the world is wide open for you. The Three of Wands is about manifestation, but you can't manifest until you know what you want. That's why it's getting that clear in your head, what it is that you want. That's why I'm drilling it down. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is about you mastering a skill. This is about you doing all the work to get there. So that is just a clear, straight up message with all of these cards. You need to do the work, which means you need to do the work to find out what you want, what you don't want, and you need to do the work to see where it is you want to go to meet someone. Meetup club, singles group, if you're an athlete, triathlon club, running club, whatever it is you do, tennis club. If you're an investor, maybe you want an investment club if you're looking for someone that is also involved in that, right? You're doing something that you love, and hopefully you're meeting someone there that loves it too. And then, you're already in a high vibration if you love it, right? Maybe you're a musician. Maybe you enjoy going to the symphony. Maybe you meet someone at the intermission. You never know what it is that you're going to do or where you're going to meet people. But at the end of the day, you have to put yourself out there. And if you're in a small town and that means you have a small dating pool and that's not working for you right now, you need to go to the next town over. You maybe need to go to the next big city that's in your area. You have to put the effort out there to make things happen, because everything will be coming in for you, but you've got to do that work. Wow, I love that for you, Cancer. Can you find love? Absolutely. You just got to do the work on yourself and to put yourself out there. How beautiful is that? All right, so thank you very much for viewing me. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, if you'd like a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. Don't forget to check out Tarot Tuesday. It really is a lot of fun. And what else? Oh, my new website, of course, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Go ahead and check that out. And the online tarot masterclass is also there. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now. And happy Yule, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year's. You'll see me before then, but I just want to say that. All right, bye.